Yeah, obviously a really disappointing day. It was a tough loss to take. There was obviously a little bit in the wicket early on, and I thought Jos Buttler especially exposed that fantastically well. The big guns coming back in, who've all been in some of the best form of their life playing Test cricket, so it proves that it wasn't easy out there, but we must look and think, is there a way we can try and manage it better, try and not lose as many wickets at the start, and we've got to learn quickly. It's certainly not to panic and look too much into it or try and find too many faults. I think India bowled fantastically well, and we didn't manage to deal with that as well as we'd have liked today. But certainly, if I look back over the past sort of 5-6 years, our batting's been our super strength in this format of the game. So, and you look at the names of the guys in there, they're some of the best players we've had. So certainly no need to panic at all. And there's not much time to dwell on it either. So it will be a positive to get back out there and put things right on Thursday. Yeah, absolutely. You certainly don't want days like that to come. They come few and far between, and today's one of those days, and it's tough to take. But certainly we'll try and learn from it as much as we can. But we'll stick to what we know, and there's huge trust in that dressing room that there's some brilliant players in there. So I look to again see a response on Thursday. Yeah, it was. We would have wanted to bowl first as well. I certainly didn't see it being as big a toss maybe as it looks now. But India, credit to them, they exposed those conditions fantastically well. It did more than we expected. Obviously, usually we come here to a fantastic batting wicket at the Oval, which you're used to seeing some high-scoring games here. So there's certainly more movement than we've seen, but. Again, that was the conditions today, and is there something we could do better to try and come through that? It might be losing 3 wickets in the first 10 as opposed to 5. Even that, with such a long batting lineup that we possess, would be a big gain in that today. So we just have to learn quickly, and it's tough then for our bowlers. Coming out, you're striving for wickets, and you're taking more risks than you would normally because you're behind the game. Yeah, there's no doubt he's a fantastic bowler. He's been one of the leading bowlers in the world for a number of years now, and he looks like he's going from strength to strength. But that's the great challenge of playing against India. You're going to face fantastic bowlers and batsmen, and that's why you want to play international cricket, to challenge yourself against the best players. And no doubt he's someone who is one of the best, and we look forward to the challenge again on Thursday of trying to get the better of him. Yeah, it's like you said, 3 years probably since we've all played together. So it's tough. I think the schedules are increasingly difficult to all format players to play all the games. We must be careful to manage those guys, and the guys you talk about there, Joe, Ben Stokes, Johnny Bairstow, they're guys who are going to be some of the busiest cricketers in the world. So the key is to turn up to those ICC events. Obviously clear in what your best team is, but also with guys as fresh and as good to go in those tournaments as they can be. So there'll have to be times in the bilateral series that players miss out, because it's just unattainable for guys to play every game. Yeah, well, he's someone who can always change a game, isn't he? So asking if he was good to bowl, which he said he was, and he obviously beat the bat a couple of times, and he's got he's a brilliant all-round cricketer, but he didn't seem the need in the game that was probably already lost to ask him to bowl any more overs. Had it been a different scenario, I think he could have bowled more overs, but it just didn't seem worth it today. Not really, I don't think. I think, it's a tough job on days like today, and it's a great job when you win, isn't it? But I'll try and remain as balanced as I can. I think for the ODI side, when you've had such a long period of success, it's always going to be tough to try and continue that and try and evolve that, and that pressure and expectation is there to do that. So that's the standard we've set for ourselves over a long period of time, and we deserve that expectation because we've worked hard for that. It doesn't change the fact we're a good team. We've been challenged today and we've come up very short, but have a lot of confidence in the guys that we can come back strongly. Like I say, we've got a number of guys still missing out as well, but again, there's so much talent coming through that we need to expose and give opportunities to, and I'm sure with time we'll continue on the path that we've been on. incredibly high level of skill, I think. With a unique action, he creates an angle with his action, but he still has a phenomenal wrist to be able to move the ball both ways from that position. So, for both right-handers and left-handers, he produces tough angles for you, and he does it at high pace. So, put that as a package, it's pretty good.
पकड़ो कैच, जीतो मैच, ये तो हर कोई जानता है। लेकिन क्रिकेट की हर खबर हम आपको बताते हैं इंडिया टीवी क्रिकेट यूट्यूब चैनल पर। सब्सक्राइब करें, बेल आइकन दबाएं और जुड़े रहें इंडिया टीवी क्रिकेट यूट्यूब चैनल के साथ।